everyone, I'm Ina Man. Welcome to Higher Ground, the only show dedicated to finding common ground in the contentious debate over BC's natural resources. When you hear people say BC is a resource province, it's important to think bigger, much bigger. British Columbia is a global powerhouse, and each January over 10,000 people from across the world come to our province to talk about the business, practice, and ways to govern natural resources. The slate of conference this month is downright impressive. You have the Cambridge House 20th Annual Vancouver Resource Investment Conference going on right now from January 18th to the 19th. The VRIC is the world's largest investment conference dedicated to resource exploration. Thousands of people attend to get the chance to hear from thought leaders and to discuss every aspect of the exploration sector. Also this week is the Premier's BC Natural Resource Forum in Prince George, running from January 20th to the 22nd. It's the 12th annual edition of the BC Natural Resource Forum, which brings government, business, First Nations, academia, and the public together to learn and discuss resource projects and developments in the province, with the focus on northern BC. This year, over 700 delegates are expected, including 35 MLAs. ResourceWorks will also be there. Conference organizers tapped our team to provide the issue overviews and descriptions for the working sessions, a great responsibility. We're happy to help. Also, if you're in Prince George this week, ResourceWorks will be hosting its first ever Meetup.com event at the Keg on January 20th from 5 to 6 p.m. Sign up, meet up, and join the sharing of ideas around BC's natural resources. Check out resourceworks.com for more information. Also going on this month is a 72nd Annual Truck Loggers Association Convention and Trade Show in Victoria from January 21st to the 23rd. This year's focus is investing from the ground up, improving the forest sector, workforce training certification, and safety best practices. And capping the month off is the granddaddy of them all, AMEBC's 32nd Annual Mineral Exploration Roundup held in Vancouver from January 26th to the 29th. Up to 8,000 people are expected to attend this year's roundup, which is the second largest exploration in the world. Joining us today in studio is Dan Jepson, Chairman and CEO of C3 Alliance Corp., which is in charge of the Premier's BC Natural Resource Forum. Dan, tell us about this year's event.
It's the 12th year that it's running in Prince George, British Columbia. We have about 700 delegates coming, which includes, I think, almost 35 MLAs, First Nations leaders, business leaders from transportation, forestry, oil and gas, minerals, mining, and even academia will be attending the conference in Prince George, which is an absolutely amazing opportunity to learn firsthand about how all of us can work together to maximize the benefits that are emerging in northern British Columbia.
What are the big issues you're covering?
Certainly, I think that your audience is well familiar of the interests around the emerging LNG sector. There's a lot of interest, of course, in the oil and gas side. Forestry, again, is an economic driver throughout British Columbia and especially in the north. Transportation, of course, is vitally important throughout British Columbia. And of course, we're glad to see that academia is so involved in the conference in the north, because building the skill sets around the 30 to 40,000 emerging jobs over the next decade are going to be important for keeping that economy in play and moving forward.
Dan, how do you handle some of the negative aspects around these topics?
There's no doubt the negatives get talked about, and they are shared at these types of events. And I think that we always try and create the situation where people who have the tools and the toolkit to explore solutions is vitally important.
Dan, as you know, there are a lot of other big resource events also going on this month in the province. What's the attraction?
Well, BC is an absolute center of global excellence on a number of areas. More particularly on the minerals and mining side, we are the hub of over 800 exploration companies. Where Canada, and more specifically Vancouver, I believe, is raising something like 60% of the global capital that's required to build the new mines. Forestry has always played an important role in our economy. And then, of course, on the oil and gas side and on the LNG side, those sectors are new and emerging. I think it's fabulous that I recently learned that 37% of the known and proven natural gas reserves in North America actually exist in Northeast British Columbia. So we have something like a 250-year known supply of natural gas, and that's where you're looking at right now the interest globally in how we can supply natural gas to that emerging world markets.
And that's it for Higher Ground this week. Make sure to visit our website at resourceworks.com, sign up for our e-newsletter, and don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. For ResourceWorks, I'm Mina Man. Thanks for watching.